2K Sports can't wait to get some NBA action. You know, one thing we're seeing across the league, rookies, Brent, who have already impacted their team's winning.
Yeah, some guys really need some seasoning, but we're seeing a lot of guys come into this league, Kevin, ready to contribute at a very high level. And some of these performances have really blown me away. It's been impressive.
And talk about competitive spirit. MP has come out and, in essence, dedicated this season to winning his own matchups.
You know, sometimes when you focus on individual success, the team suffers for it. In this case, MP has energized this group because now everyone is trying to win their own matchups. It's almost like a competition within the game. The next step will be crucial, though. Can MP maintain and even increase his impact going forward?
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Pajemski out there with Shepard. Then it's Jalen Johnson. Then there's Wells. And it's Wade in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Z. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Pajemski. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're going to grind it out.
Yeah, this team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle, accountability, and will consistently be about their culture.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the...
It's his first trip to the line.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
And that one falls for Johnson. And so he hits both. He'd have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Z. A three-pointer is right on target. Z's got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Shepard the pass away. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Back to Johnson. Pass to Pajemski. Just 5 to shoot. And finished off by Shepard.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Z. The rebound by Shepard.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Pass to Pajemski. Here's Shepard. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Here's Z. Last game out, he had 40 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Z in that last game against the Knicks made a big difference. He scored 40 points, and as impressive as he was scoring it, he was just as good at the defensive end. A performance like that makes you hungry for more. You're looking to follow that up tonight, guys.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Here's Jaquez. Nothing on the board. They get it back. He goes up again. Z. Good.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by the Heat. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
That never stopped working. One of those games where just Everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
52 seconds left here in the first quarter. And he gets the bucket. Shepard's got 7 points.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Z. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Wells. Drills it from outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Jackson kicks to Walker. 26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Now, Shepard, he had 25 points in the win against Portland.
And also in that one, he had the opposition on pins and needles on the defensive end of the floor, recording 4 steals that night on his way to an overall stellar game.
Here's Hawkins. Misses the layup.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Heat lead by 4. Checked in for King. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Howard. McDaniel is out there with Jalen Johnson. Then it's Caffey. And it's Larson in at the 3.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Caffey. 11 points for him in that last game against Portland. Larson, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now, here's Howard. After the miss from Z. Bounce pass Howard. Here's Caffey. Off target from outside. The Heat leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Z. Lays it up and banks it in. And that's now 21 points for Z.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
They need this. Johnson can't hit. Heat have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Z sinks the triple. And it's a 9-point Miami lead.
And just beating the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. I've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. BA, thank you. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Here's Shepard after the made shot from Z. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Shepard's got 11.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Miami.
Launches a 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
The Hawks trail by 6. Beyond the arc. Larson, no good. Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. From downtown, and he drills it. Beautiful release there from Z. Z's got a pair of triples in the second down for Miami. There's 1:17 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Shepard. Walker with the rebound.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Hackett. Up and in on the layup. And the Heat lead by 13.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now, here's Howard. 9-point game his last outing. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Now, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Shepard after the Heat pick up 2. From 18 feet away, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And so it's Miami, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans.
And what about you guys? Did you like to look ahead on the schedule, or did you take the one game at a time approach?
Well, I know Shaq liked to look ahead. He had to have his dinner reservations planned out.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Miami Heat.
They've imposed.
Thank you for being with us.
And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Z.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Walker out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Z. And it's Jaquez in at the 3, a small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Wade passes to Shepard. The 11-footer, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Shepard's got 16.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
Pass to Shepard. And finished off by Shepard.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Shot by Pajemski, no good.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pajemski with it. He has yet to score. Here's Shepard. Kicks it out to Johnson. Clock is at 3. Drills the three-pointer. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the three.
Here's Z. Wade is covering. And it's Adebayo in the corner. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Heat making it. The Hawks shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Fleming. Howard is out there with Caffey. Then it's McDaniel. And it's Larson in at the small forward. To the middle, here's Z. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Z's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Heat. Pass to Larson. Here's Caffey. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Misses the three.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Now Pokuševski. To the wing on the left. Here's Z. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Z's got 43 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Caffey. Rebound by the Heat. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Heat. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Maggotti's checked in. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Greg, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
And they get it back. Now, here's Howard. Guarded closer. Atlanta again missing. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Z, good. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Miami.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Off with the layup. Atlanta has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Maggotti the pass to Caffey. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Caffey's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Well, he's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
Atlanta's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to Howard. Lets it go with a three. Another three for Atlanta.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Z. Poeltl trying to get open. Z, good. Z's got 51.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Here's Caffey, and he can't bank that one in. Heat shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Heat.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Z.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
To end the run, and that one's good. Caffey.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Z, and another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Caffey. We got 22 seconds left in the fourth.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
It's good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Z, good.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other